Yeah, I want to look at a few things here. Okay.
Coach Gray will start with a statement from him, and then move in a question from Liv.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do we want the Grinch version or do we want the Chippy the Elf version? What do we want here, folks?
I always say bad news first.
Oh, bad news first. Well, it's amazing how powerful the mind is, right? It's a mindset type of thing, and it took us some quarters to kind of get the right mindset. And we've had a couple slow starts here, but we seemed to find it in that third, and we were very fortunate we found it again in the third tonight against a Utah State team that, I mean, they score. They can score the ball, and we did a nice job defensively. And so, nights where you're not very good offensively or you've got some some tough decision-making going on, you're going to have to guard. And tonight was one of those nights where you just had to find a way to win. And I credit our kids for doing that.
Yeah, we kind of saw, in the first quarter, they kind of came out really strong. The last quarter, they got 22 points. How important for you do you think are those middle two quarters staying consistent in that way?
Well, every quarter is so important. And it just, I don't know, we just are, it was a mindset. We had kids that just were in a different spot. And it's very apparent, how you play. And so it's pros are pros, and the best are the best because of their minds, not because of their skill set. They've got all the skill set. We've got incredible skill set out there, but the mental maturity has to, it has to keep growing for this basketball team.
Something we kind of saw from Alexis is when she wasn't really able to put up those offensive points, she kind of switched to rebounds and really defensively making impact on the floor. Is that something you want to see from all of your players?
Yeah, there's always a way to impact the game, and if maybe you're not scoring it, but maybe it's an assist, maybe it's the rebound, maybe you're just not going to miss a defensive assignment. The ball's only in your hands as far as shooting the ball less than 10 seconds a game. That's it. So, and that's if you're shooting the ball probably double-digit times. And so it's like you have so many minutes to impact a game. But it's human nature sometimes to let shot making affect all the other areas of the floor. And we seem to be kind of in that camp a little bit where we've got to keep growing in that area.
And Sophie said, number 55 on Utah State, she's just really aggressive in the paint. She's very powerful. Is it good to have a game like this playing against a player?
Yeah, we've played against powerful players, and she's unique in that she shoots the three. Like, she's a 50+% three-point shooter. And you could tell where their mind was the very first possession of the game. They picked and popped. We did not close out correctly, and we gave up a wide-open three when we shouldn't have. And so she's a talented young lady, and the fact that she can shoot it is makes them a difficult team to defend. But I thought we did a really good job on 54. I hope Gales is okay. That young lady's a really good basketball player, and it's unfortunate for her and their team that she went out. But she's kind of a heartbeat of their team, so we wish her a speedy recovery.
And on the positive side, you have 3 players in double digits. Even though you said it's kind of not a very good offensive game for you guys, do you see that's evolving as you guys get?
Well, yeah, I think we had 4 kids in double figures against Nevada. We had 3 tonight, and I think you could ask every player, and there should be more. We could have 4 or 5 kids in doubles. And that's just, we got to finish a little better around the rim. We've got to make easy free throws. And so we've got to connect it a little more offensively and get more kids involved, But the spark has been the last 2 games, it's been Carlson. I mean, that kid, without her, we lose these last 2 basketball games. It's, her mentality is, we changed it in the second half where she just get the ball to Brooke and she can make all the decisions. And that's been good for us here the last couple games. And then it becomes contagious, right? We feed off of that energy. And, we were fortunate there.
You kind of see fourth win straight and 800th program win.
That's a lot.
That kind of legacy, how important for
Oh yeah, it's important to keep winning, right? It just is, and this has been a very, good basketball program, and there've been a lot of good players and really good coaches that have come before us, and all we're trying to do is take care of it the best we can, and tonight we did that defensively. I think the past teams and coaches would like, what are we doing offensively? They would probably ask that question. But that's a lot of wins for a program, and we're going to keep, we need to get one more on the 31st. Okay, so, all right. Merry Christmas, everybody.